Welcome back to the adventures of Meren, the Tiefling Swashbuckler in the Neverwinter Nights 2 original campaign. We're stuck with Bishop. Alani, Mishka, and I are stuck with Bishop instead of Kelgar. And what is his level anyway? What is his alignment? Chaotic Evil. He's basically a human version of Belkar.
Though these demons were unanticipated, your arrival was not. I've seen it burning brightly in my visions for some time. How long did you think you could escape us? You have stolen our shards, defiled them with your touch, and now you will die, Kalakcha!
You see, I didn't even know I was running from you. I didn't even know who you were. You will answer for that crime.
Trust me, once she gets on your trail, you're doomed.
Know that you're in no position to demand anything from me. You will answer for your crimes, along with this frail thing that carries the last of the Jero blood.
Oh, really? So you're going to kill me without telling me my crime, some justice. Maybe if I knew what I'd done wrong, we could settle this. I might even give up the shards willingly.
You do not know your crimes? Very well. Let me recount them. You have slaughtered many of our people, and you hold in your possession relics sacred to the Githyanki, silver sword of our people. Fragments of it.
It seems you don't sound very certain of yourself.
You put too much importance on your actions and your crime. You have nothing that other thieves have not stolen before. You think there is something special or unique about your crime, or the shards you carry. There is not.
So it is as I suspected, this blade is more important to you than anyone knows.
You fill the air around you with lies and accusations.
You were right. She does know the importance of the sharp silver thing. The shards! You can tell she's lying. It's written across her face.
You dare to presume to know more than I about this matter? You know nothing of what you have done, nor the importance of what you carry.
What don't I know? I thought you were going to tell me the extent of my crime, and now you're lying to me.
Zieri, forgive my words, but I too felt the power from the shards when the Kalakcha entered. And when I gathered the shards you carry.
As did I. This seems a matter greater than us. Our queen should know of it. It has been too long since we have sent word to her of our actions here.
Ignore the words of the criminal. They are deceptions. He seeks to manipulate you as our illithid masters once did. Do not allow it.
Looks like she lost some face. I think we may be able to count on some defections if things turn nasty.
I have recounted your crimes. You shall stall your punishment no longer.
Githyanki attacked me first. You are the ones to blame.
They did so in response to your crime. As you carry the shards, so must you carry the guilt as well.
That is illogical. What do you want with Chandra?
Why, the same thing you want from her. She is the last known descendant of one who stole a silver sword from us.
Joe died long ago.
Yes, The lives of humans are all too brief. But their sins are passed to their kin, and so has Amanjero's crime passed to his descendant.
That is also illogical. Amanjero stole one of your silver swords.
You already know the answer. The time for your deceptions is over.
I can't really mention the betrayer because she's never referred to Amanjero as the betrayer within my hearing, my character's hearing, just my hearing. How do you expect Chandra to lead you to the silver sword?
Within her thoughts, somewhere is the knowledge I seek. I will leave no memory unturned, no shred of self untouched. And when I have what I need, I shall execute her.
Why are you looking for the sword after all this time?
His sword! The blade he stole from us was broken. Instead of prying the blade from his hands, we must hunt down the mess of his crime.
That's all I wanted to know about Chandra and Amanjero. So
now you will face your punishment, Kalakcha. It is why your path brought you here, and why the shards you carry will soon be added to mine.
I think someone has a little bit of an ambition.
You truly do not know. You have slaughtered many of our people.
I got to make her do that again.
And you hold in your possession relics. If you were in the astral plane, the Lich Queen would see that you were slowly tortured, killed, and then raised again for countless cycles.
I'm getting the feeling you want to replace
the
Lich Queen. You want the Lich Queen. So do you really have the authority? Fine, take me to the Lich Queen. I'll kill her too.
Our queen has reigned for a millennium, her power only growing stronger. I would gladly bring you before her, but we have wasted enough time hunting you and what you carry with you. Enough of this. Know that I will hear your pleas and allow you this one last chance to atone for your crime. My offer of mercy is this. I will grant a swift, painless death for you and your companions if you freely hand over the shards you have taken.
You see, this is why no one is willing to work with you. If someone by chance were to stumble upon one of these shards without knowing what they are, you would kill them just for happening upon the shard. Instead of, offering for information and paying people to return the shard, the service of doing you that service. If you did that, you wouldn't have all this trouble. Instead, you kill anybody that happens to stumble upon it. For all you know, someone that might have tripped on it and bubbles up into their memory. You say, "Oh, that person remembers the shard. Let's interrogate them to see where they saw it." They might not even remember they saw it. Evil just makes no sense. It's like villain balls all over the place. You are too late. I have destroyed all the shards in my possession.
You lie! Any Gith Yankee could sense the presence of the shards.
I have never succeeded at that. I'm not giving up the shards. Show me the ones you have. Maybe you're just confused.
Did you really think you could keep such relics of my people? They do not belong to you. Odd. I have all the ones you carry, yet it seems you still possess one. You have a piece of the sword inside of you.
Lovely.
And I shall remove it from you by force.
Here we go.
Hells, hells, hells.
It's against you.
That will leave a mark. Nature will have its say.
Nollik and the wolf and Bishop are over here handling things.
Time to break some bones.
Well, give me a moment, and this'll all be over.
By the shadows of Merdelaine. Let us press the attack.
I really wonder how rapiers and scimitars are, or in
Luskin-bred bastard!
Luskin-bred bastard. Right.
That will leave a mark. What do you need? That will leave a mark. Let us press the attack.
Ow.
Some fights cannot be avoided. Into the fray!
You know what? I forgot I had these. Well, actually, I didn't. That's a very nice rapier. Here we go.
That is certainly possible. That will leave.
Who's for a fight?
That is certainly possible.
Every moment is play. Every moment will pass.
Nice. I like that. That's a nice screen.
You think this is over? You are wrong, Kalakcha. And I hope the pain you have brought here is revisited upon you 1,000-fold. The Lich Queen will know of my fall, yes. But it will be too late. What comes for you will be revenge enough.
And what comes for me?
We were never the ones you had to fear. In defying us, you have harmed your own people and everything on your plane.
Seriously?
The Yankee will strike at you
You
no
go,
longer.
you go around striking at anybody
This
you
was
want,
the
and
last
we don't
of our
have to fear you?
strongholds devoted to the recovery of the shards. There will be no more attacks from my people, because it will serve no purpose. You have sealed your fate.
Seriously. Purpose. So I am doomed. Enlighten me. Your life's running out.
The shards you carry were needed. The shard and you all are needed. Evil wakes, Kalakcha. And in killing me, you now stand alone against what comes.
Actually, no. I've been rather taking steps to deal with that. Empty threats from a defeated leader. I expected a little more.
And there you are wrong. An ancient enemy comes for you. One that has existed for millennia. You have already felt the effects of his presence, and he will grow stronger with time. This enemy, this king of shadows, if he succeeds in his plans, your civilization will become dust, and all life will be consumed by darkness.
Yes, actually, I've been rather aware of something moving in the shadows for quite a while now. That's why I've been taking steps to make allegiances, rather than killing anybody that might share my distaste for this King of Shadows.
I will see you in death, Kalakja. I do not think I will have to wait long.
I apologize, but yes, you will. You are dead. You shall remain so. Okay.
I can barely move with all this equipment.
Ooh, gauntlets of ogre power. Okay, great sword +2.
Can't move.
Dragon
Carrying
blood.
too much stuff.
Yep. Gauntlets of ogre power. Holy crap.
I'm carrying too much to move.
Lich dust. You see, the reason they had her in that distortion field is because they only have the old withered model for her. So they need to distort her image so that they can still use it. Okay.
Everybody, follow me.
I am
I
listening.
think I'm going to give the gauntlets of ogre
Everybody,
power
follow me.
to Nishka. What is her strength now? 14. Not bad. Is that because of... Nope, that is not
Yes.
because of bull strength. And we have no idea what this armor is.
I will take the lead.
Where, oh where... There's my rings.
Yes.
My potions of lore. Oh, you already had some. That still didn't give you enough? What is your lore skill? 2019. Really? Seriously, that's not enough. Oh, bloody. Bloody. Okay. Okay.
What do you need?
Oh, wrong, Okay, there's a chest over here. It is trapped.
I am listening.
All done.
This is not a particularly difficult fight.
A Bio Nova.
Certainly.
I'm carrying too much to move. Well.
You got rid of the trap, now
Looks
get
like
rid
this
of the
lock
lock.
needs some special attention.
Uh,
All done.
Miss, you were here, weren't you here to, rescue me? Yes, we're getting to you, Shonda. Give me a moment.
Yes.
Okay. Now, we have these frescoes, these Ilfarn frescoes. There's nothing in any of these. I've looked at it recently
I will take the lead.
when I was playing.
I'm getting so tired of this. You have to let me save you sometime, or else I'll never be able to pay you back.
Oh, there'll be plenty of time for you to pay all of us on the way back to Neverwinter.
You all put me in danger. I'm not paying you a single coin.
Oh, then you'll be paying me another way. My bedroll's a little cold at night. I'm thinking you can fix that.
Oh, please. The smell would kill me first.
You wound me, girl. Don't worry. I'll get to you soon enough.
If you don't watch your tongue, Bishop, I'm cutting it off.
Jealousy's thick in this little band, I see. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten your pretty face, fair leader. But perhaps my words were ill-chosen, just like this journey. Now that we have our precious little treasure, shall we go?
Enough of this. Let's just head back to the flagon right now.
Hey, welcome back! Glad to see you've all returned, and in one piece, no less.
Good to see you as well.
All right, out with it. What happened? Tell me the tales, the songs, the whole bit.
I could sing a few of the songs our journey inspired, if you were willing.
Quiet, you. You were about to say.
I need to talk to you. You've been keeping something from me, old man. I discovered there's a shard lodged within me.
Inside the wound on your chest. That means you've been carrying around the shard almost your entire life. We had no idea.
Ah, notice the stumble in his words. Your uncle has been keeping secrets, I think.
Silence, Bishop. I don't know if I'm the best one to be telling you this. But if you've got one of those shards in you, I think you've earned the right to hear everything.
I want to hear the whole story.
Dagon probably already told you, but when you were an infant, West Harbor was the site of a battle, a terrible battle. The King of Shadows himself led an army of demons against the Neverwinter army, which had gathered at the village. West Harbor was struck suddenly, without warning. There was panic, confusion, villagers fleeing every which way to escape the battle. But Dagon's wife Shayla and your mother Esmeril did not. They stayed behind to save you. As demons and mage fire rained upon the village, they fought to reach your crib. By the time Dagon even realized they were missing, it was too late. He could only watch from a distance as the village was consumed in the battle.
A battle which I'm supposedly have fought in. So this backstory makes no sense. Thank you, Obsidian, for making a feat description which makes no sense.
It wasn't my decision to keep what happened to your mother from you. And my brother would be furious I told you. I guess he thought it would be too much for you. In any case, when the few that remained returned to the village, no one was alive. Except you. Your mother was there. So much blood, and you were clutched in her bosom. A deep wound in your chest. She tried to shield you, but the shard must have cut through her and into you. No one knew how you survived, but you did, and your wound sealed itself within days, leaving the scar that you still bear. But if that wound was due to the shard that pierced you, then that raises many questions, and I'm afraid I'm just all out of answers.
I know that wasn't easy to share that with me. Thank you.
It's been with me for a long time. I am glad I could finally speak of it.
Why the long faces, you two? Somebody die? If so, sounds like a cause for celebration to me. Grobnar, you worthless half-man, strike up a tune before I strike you.
Of course, Sir Bishop. It so happens I have just the tune.
By the way, I've decided it would be in both our interests if I stay on with you.
Why would you want to do that?
What? Does a man need a reason? Come now. Duncan's kind request was enough to start this, I think. Why not finish it?
We don't need any more of your help.
Ah, why don't you let our leader speak for herself, Paladin, without you speaking for her, huh?
No, there's no need, Bishop. I'm sorry for before, but you've done more than...
Oh, come now, Duncan, I still owe you. And what better way to make it up to you than watching your kin here? After all, a debt is a debt, all the way until the end. Isn't that right?
I hate to ask, but what happens now? I can't go back to my farm, ashes and all.
You are welcome to travel me if you'd
Why?
like.
Because we need someone who's easy on the eyes. That's what I'm here for, I believe.
No.
If Chandra agrees to travel with us, the danger might be greater than within Neverwinter's walls, but that is not certain.
She seems capable. She's safer with us than without us.
I agree with our leader, and if you wish to travel with us, it is your right.
Well, thanks to you both, but...
No need to thank me, farm girl. Traveling with us is perhaps the worst decision you can make. Trust me.
If she's going to be with us, she'll need to do some catching up. We can't just keep on rescuing her all the time.
Rescuing me? I can rescue myself. Sometimes, when there's not too many lizard men or Githyanki.
Kelgar has a point. We need to train you so you'll be able to defend yourself.
Well, I know enough to use a sword, and I can handle myself in a fight. I mean, I'm no spellcaster, but if you need an extra blade... I admit you've rescued me twice now, and if you're going to help teach me to survive these attacks, I accept. But there's some things you're going to have to accept too. I don't like being left behind, because whenever you're out of my sight, suddenly all this trouble starts happening, and I'm really tired of it. So, look. I won't try to get in your way or anything, but I don't want us to part ways again. I've lost too much already. You're not leaving me behind, all right?
You have my word. I'll teach you what I know and stand by you.
Then that's all I ask.
She's joined our party.
So the farm girl's going to join our band. Good. We need someone to make up for the paladin, or at least to catch arrows if Grobnar's already dead. For now, I say we crack some of those kegs and drown the flagon in wine.
And you stabbed yourself through the head. Lovely. We are not finished with the cutscenes yet.
Lord Nasher, forgive us. She said it could not wait.
It is a matter of some urgency, and there is little time. My lord, I come to you with...
You will bow to Lord Nasher.
Of course. I meant no disrespect, my lord.
What brings you here, Torio? If there is some new dispute with Luskan, speak with the Trade Guild first, then...
Oh no, my lord. This matter concerns Neverwinter. There is a murderer loose in your city.
Murderer?
There are probably
and
several.
Whom has this murderer killed?
An entire village lies dead, my lord.
Naval, have our scouts reported anything about...
The village was slaughtered, and now the murderer hides here within your walls. You must initiate a search at once.
Only one of us wears a crown. Yet you dare to give me orders within my halls?
I will do nothing until I confirm this village's destruction. Then, if I see fit, I will act. Do not test me on this.
Whatever pleases you, my lord. But I would act quickly, lest the murderer slip through your fingers. If that were to happen, I have no doubt there would be serious repercussions. I do not need to remind you of the extradition treaty.
By every god and his mother, what a fool I was to ever sign anything bearing Luskan's seal.
I can have Torio detained, Lord Nasher.
No. She would not be so bold if there were not something to her claims. Dispatch scouts, Naval, and order the watch to search the city. I think it would be in our interest to find the killer before Luskan does.
If I may, my lord.
What is this?
I have someone well suited to aid in our search. An agent of ours, Sand. I think that he can help us find our true murderer, no matter how deep Luskan tries to hide him.
Sand? I recall that one. I thought he was our eyes, but not by choice.
In this matter, my lord, we may trust him implicitly. He takes a certain pleasure in bringing Luskan truths to light.
Very well. See to it, Naval, and make haste.
And we're still not done with the cutscenes, by the way. See? More cutscene. Well, this is a dialogue, but still. 4 cuts.
There you are.
What is this about?
I am here because Luskin has accused you of murder. An entire village, no less. Have you heard of Ember?
I traveled through it, didn't slaughter it.
I've scraped things from my boot that I respect more than Luskin. But unless we find some means of clearing you of these charges, we will have to surrender you to them. We've signed a treaty with Luskin. They have the right to dispense low justice for any crimes committed on their soil. But I'm not turning over a loyal member of the Watch to some Luskin dog on this day or any other.
Then maybe you'd like to suggest an alternative.
Your guilt is preordained in a Luskin court. If you were a lord, knight, or even a squire, however, then matters would be different. You would be subject to high justice, and your trial would take place here in Neverwinter before Lord Nasher.
What are you talking about?
I need you to go see Sir Grayson, one of Lord Nasher's most trusted knights, and become his squire. I may also send a friend of mine to assist you. He has proven invaluable in such cases in the past. Mind you, the matter must still go to trial, and if you cannot prove your innocence, then you will face execution. For now, let us deal with what we can. See Sir Grayson at once at Captain Berlena's office. Pledging yourself to Neverwinter's service will give us time to counter these Luskin lies, and until you answer for these charges, the gates of the city will be barred to you. Seek out Grayson, but do not leave the city.
Lovely.
No way in the hells will I let those Luskins get their hands on you.
But there's still something we can do, right? Even Naval said as much. All you have to do is pledge yourself to one of the knights and Luskin can't touch you.
And we're innocent, besides. I mean, the slaughter of an entire village? That's going too far, even by Luskin standards.
Is it? If you have something Luskin wants, they'd kill an entire city for it. They don't care. They attacked Neverwinter once, and even now they're sending fleets to attack Ruithim. Give them an excuse and you'll soon find Luskin blades at your gate.
Duncan, looks like we have a guest.
Oh, as if the day couldn't get any worse. What do you want, Sand?
I am here to help you. And your kin, actually.
Oh, really? And what's the price? If it's more than a half copper, you can see yourself out.
No, I seem to have been given an ultimatum, in fact. I have heard of your troubles with Luskin.
Word travels fast.
Know that if you are sent to Luskin, you will be killed.
Oh, really? I know that.
I realize you may find my sincerity difficult to believe, but allow me to act on your behalf. There are laws, and there is right and wrong. I know you uphold the law, and I do not believe you are guilty of this. And if they should get a hold of you, you will be killed. I believe people should answer for their crimes, but it must be just.
What exactly? Very well, what's the next
Sure.
step?
After all, a hedge wizard can't make things any worse. Maybe all that digging through books might prove useful.
If we need to burn down Luskin, then perhaps we shall seek you, Quara, but your ignorance will cause more damage here than you know. Luskin is not ruled by men, it is ruled by magic, by the masters of the towers, and if they have decided that you are to be delivered to them, then...
So, let them try.
Whatever spark of magic you think you have, you idiot girl, they will bleed from you by demon, spell, and curse until even your father won't be able to save you. And I suspect that what they seek may have consequence beyond you, beyond me, for much of the realms.
Oh, I'm getting tired, I guess. And your plan is...
Fortunately, becoming a squire is enough for our needs, and I believe you have already been told about someone who can help you. Sir Grayson, yes? Let me join with you. I have considerable experience with these matters, and foiling Luskin plots is something I relish.
Then let's go and seek Sir Grayson together. Okay, going to need sand. required to take Sandra Jarrow. Kelgar's going to come back to the party. And Nishka. And actually, we're probably going to put Alani back in the party so that I can...
Follow me.
What do you call it?
I will take the lead.
Let me check something. So I can transfer materials over. Oh dear. Okay. Before Meren, Act 2, Murderer. Before I close this thing, which is probably already getting into 40 minutes, I'm going to put Grobnar in the party. You are the one that travels with Nishka? I am. Well, if you happen to run into her, tell her Tasha wants to talk to her. I've got some news that I just know she'll want to hear. I'll tell her then. I'll be right here, waiting. Oh, lovely.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Eleni Vogreni.
What do you need?
Your skill is now 26. Okay, Grobnar.
Everyone, follow me.
We're going to take a little trip, Grobnar.
Certainly.
Let's try this. I did just save. Masterwork, adamantine, rapier. I now have an adamantine rapier. This is awesome. Okay, well, I'm saving. Next time looks like it's going to be a little bit of crafting. And passing on some gear to Nishka, if we both use, since rapiers would be a good thing for her. Talk to you later.